Guten Tag. Yes, it is me, V. Bertie. Bet you didn't think I would still be here, no? But putting aside the humor that we Germans are famous for, if you think a German coach in a foreign land is still not the answer, then answer me this. Who are the European champions? That is correct, Greece. And how was a third-rate footballing nation represented by a bunch of no-hope daddies, and I say that with the greatest respect, able to win this trophy? I will tell you, a German coach. Sound familiar? Yeah? Now, if that does not convince you that under my leadership Scotland will qualify for the World Cup, then nothing will. I tell you, even my number 5, Tommy Burns, says he thinks Scotland can qualify.
This is very, very true, but can I just point out that when I said that, I was only taking orders, but there's no point in looking back. We've got to look forward. Although sometimes in order to look forward, you have to look back, and in doing so, you learn a thing or two about the teams that stand between us and qualifying for the World Cup finals. Of course, the main obstacle to Scotland qualifying, apart from lack of ability, will be Italy. And I have to say, watching the Italians at Euro 2004, I was very disappointed. Not because their captain Totti spat a player or brought shame to the game, but because I hate to see such a big Tim country doing so badly.
Excuse me, whoever it is you are, but did someone mention Italy? Well, as I say, don't talk to Dennis Law about sorry, what was I talking about? Oh, yes, that competition in the summer in Portugal to see who could win the big prize of 2004 Euros. Now, who would have thought that Greece would have won it, eh? Who would have thought it? Well, I tell you who would have thought it. Me, the lawman, because I said right from the start, Greece could do well because, you can never write off anything with John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John in it, You're the one that I want, honey. But of course, what was important about this tournament was not that Greece won it, but that England made an ass of themselves again at a penalty shootout. And, it was great for me personally to see my old friend, the Portugal legend, Hugh Sabio, and what a player big Hugh was, He's down the touchline shouting on his country, And the one thing about Hugh, though, how come his hair is still jet black, It's almost as big a mystery as why my hair is still blonde, Of course, it would never come to penalty kicks if England hadn't launched, the player of the tournament, after he injured himself when he tripped over his ears, I am, of course, referring to the boy Rooney, wee Mickey, Mickey Rooney, wee Shrek, wee Wayne, Big John, the Duke, what a cowboy he was, Fill your hands, you son of a bitch. He really had true grit, he really did. But getting back to Wayne Rooney, I mean, the new Pele, no, I'm sorry, but I don't think, he's anything like Steve Patterson, the former boss of Aberdeen, And talking of former Dons managers, arise, Sir Alex.
Oh, well, I don't know about proud, but I was certainly pleased. I was very pleased that it was David Beckham, old, golden, posh, spicy balls himself, who missed that crucial first penalty. But, I don't blame the lad. No, not at all. It's not his fault that he's thick. I mean, would it have been too much to expect that somebody in the England camp, maybe even Sven himself, could have taken Beckham aside and just explained to him that, once again, that it's the ball you're supposed to kick into the net. It's not the penalty spot, But, after they gone out, I didn't feel sorry for England at all. I really didn't, because, they are arrogant, they're conceited, they believe they deserve to win everything, and when they lose, they always blame everybody except themselves. And, personally, well, I just can't stand that sort of behaviour, If you're asking Ken Dalglish why Ken Dalglish thinks most Scots never support England, then Ken Dalglish would have to say maybe it's because they see England as the old enemy, or maybe it's just because some mad Rangers fans support them. Speaking as me myself, personally, though, if you were to ask Ken Dalglish if Ken Dalglish supports England, then Ken Dalglish would have to say no. But if you were to ask Ken Dalglish if he wanted England to win Euro 2004, then I think Ken Dalglish would have to say aye. Only because it would be brilliant to listen to the commentary on an England match, and for John Motson and Barry Davies to be so busy rabbiting on it about England being European champions that they forget to mention 1966 for the first time in nearly 40 years.
Can I just say something here? Yeah, for sure. It was a relief that England didn't win Euro 2004, but I think it's a bit childish and petty to keep going on about it. So let's get back to the domestic scene and talk about transfers. Now, for my money, the single most important transfer of the close season was Liam Miller's move to Man United, simply because he got it right up Celtic. Not that I bother about those sort of old firm rivalry things anymore. Here at Blackburn Rangers, we've risen above all that, and we're too busy concentrating on the Premiership, a real football league. Although, I would like to see Scotland qualify for the next World Cup because, well, I'm a TV pundit now, and it means I might get a chance to spread my messianic gospel to a global audience. And to that end, I've got some good news for Scotland. Barry Ferguson's back. And what's more, I've made him captain.
Aye, that's right. The gaffer says to me, Barry, I want you to be the skipper. So, of course, straight away, I says to the boss, that's pure brilliant, gaffer, but it's only fair I should tell you before you make me skipper. I don't know anything about boats. So then the gaffer says, all right then, we'll no make you the skipper, we'll make you the captain. How's about that then? So I goes, aye boss, that's much better. I feel much more comfortable with that. And by the way, it's a great honour for me to be the captain here at Blackburn. What makes me feel particularly proud is that the gaffer was going to make Big Amo the captain. But then the gaffer says he received an anonymous letter from somebody unknown that said, oh gaffer, don't give the captaincy to Big Amo because he is a fud. So he gave it to me instead. And Jen Upman, by the way, I've no idea who could have sent that letter. Know what I mean?